What's up, everybody, and welcome to Unmask Orlando. It is a glorious night on the streets as Vance, having once again released himself into the world, has taken it by storm. As he, after recently feeding, preying on some poor bastard in an alleyway, leaping off a fire escape and grabbing them from behind before draining them of part of their life force, leaving them feeling all fuzzy inside and in a comfy little position on the side of the alley, just making sure they're not actually that fucked. They're just slightly fucked. He has made sure his victim wasn't too uncomfortable before leaving them cleaning up the wound. As he checks his watch, he's got a place to be. Tonight is a night of celebration. He's just recently received his domain, and he thinks it'd be great to pay the iBar a visit. Do a bit of head smashing, bit of dancing. Maybe even find some worthy companions in this boiling shithole of a town. Maybe even make it a bit less of a shithole. As he'll take his used but reliable and sturdy muscle car, ripping its way down the road to the iBar, driving sharply into the curb before parking, and walking into the club. Gives the bouncer a small tip to get ahead of the queue. And parades on in to see the best of the nightlife, the best of people. What do the people of Orlando have to offer? What are the people of Orlando capable of? This is going to be an interesting few years, Vance thinks.
It's a rather busy night, actually, because it is their weekly goth night. Leather-clad bodies are practically pressed up against each other near the stage as a live band plays. Little local act, but they're
Anyone he's heard
popular.
of? Vance is streetwise, you may have heard of him.
He might have. Give me a...
I think it's just wit streetwise.
Yeah.
What's diff? Standard?
Standard diff.
Yeah, you get 2 successes.
Yeah, they're not super well known. They're a small local band, but they've been gaining some popularity recently. Now I gotta come up with a name. They're gonna remain unnamed band for now, because thinking of things right now is not my strong suit. I don't know why, but might be that I'm getting a bit of a cold, but no, there's a significant amount of people in here. It's usually not this packed. This is about the only night of the week when it really does get this packed. as there's a shockingly significant portion of the population that is into the goth and punk subcultures within Orlando.
This pleases Vance greatly. As he walks in, he kind of quickly gets into the rhythm of the music, just kind of bobbing his head, getting into the absorbing himself in the atmosphere, indulging, blood pumping, as it were. If it could, it would. He'll begin heading on over to this mosh pit and just begin to blend in, join it, become a part of the throng of this nightclub.
The people, for their part, seem rather accepting of the new person. They don't recognize him, but it's almost like they almost don't care. They just treat him like one of them.
Vance gives a he kind of gives perhaps this knowing, almost familial look to them. It's almost it's a sly, but almost somewhat predatory look, as in it's kind of like, he's like this sort of mutual recognition of like, yeah, one and the same, and gets to the dance, gets to the pulse.
There's a bit of a commotion over near the bar, and it happens at an opportune moment because the music has somewhat died down. They're between songs, kind of setting up for their next song, and there's a commotion at the bar.
Vance looks over. Friendly brawls aren't too uncommon, but he's curious. Who's killing the rhythm?
He sees the young lady pictured here shoving what appears to be a much larger man back away from her. And she can be heard shouting, "Fuck off."
Vance takes a drag of cigarette, lights it, takes a quick moment to look. There might be a no smoker rule here, but he doesn't really give a shit.
There is not a no smoking rule.
Okay, yeah, it truly is a punk club then.
Only in the VIP section is there a no smoking policy in effect.
Good. Vance can respect this.
But as Vance looks over at the bar, you see this guy grab this girl's wrist and kind of drag her in against him as she's pushing off of him.
Okay. He's gonna approach, but he's gonna keep his eye on the situation. This is beginning to trouble him. This is actually irritating him greatly. This is not okay. This is rapidly pissing him off, and that's not something that is advised for Vance. One would be ill-advised to piss Vance off as he begins to approach, but he kind of gives it some time. He approaches with a degree of he's quite slow, almost casual about it. He's kind of like, he's just kind of smoking his cigarette. But his eyes are angled at like the commotion, but his head's kind of tilted towards the ground as he walks. And he's basically just allowing the commotion to go on a little bit longer before he approaches.
You would you see this girl punch this guy in the face. And I don't know if Vance has Auspex.
He doesn't. He's a Brujah.
He does not.
He's a CC level Brujah, so he wouldn't have all specs.
Okay. Even so, with things have gone
He's possessed of
extremely
potions.
quiet, and you can, from where Vance is standing, he can hear the crack of bone as she breaks his nose.
Oh shit! He kind of stops.
Which seems to escalate things significantly as the guy responds by backhanding her.
Okay.
Sending this young woman to the floor.
Oh, shit. He must have hit her pretty hard.
It would appear that way. That he hit her pretty hard.
Any damage done to the floor? Anything that would show signs of maybe use of unnatural strength?
Yes, there would be a rather the way she hits the bar stool next to her, it actually cracks the legs of the stool.
Oh fuck! Is she out? Or does she look to get back up?
It looks like she's trying to get back up, but it's quite clear that she is out of it at this point. He hit her hard.
Okay. Is she doing or saying anything?
At the moment, no.
Okay.
She does, through the blood in her mouth, spits at him.
Oh, fuck.
But her head is spinning and there's not a whole lot, she's not all there right now.
Shit, and I assume the guy's about to kick her shit in or pick her up.
Yeah, it looks like he's leaning down to pick her up and carry her out.
Yeah, yeah. Vance just spits out his cigarette and he kind of leaps into a fucking charge. He kind of breaks from his casual walk, and it's kind of jarring to see him pick up speed so quickly as he just runs up to the guy, grabs his shoulder, and as he kind of pulls him with his shoulder, he kind of strikes him with a right hook. So his face effectively collides with Vance's fist. As he intends to smash him, he intends to send him. He intends to punch him straight over the other side of the bar. Fuck this piece of shit. What difficulty could I be considered to be flanking or back attacking him? You're muted.
Yeah, you would definitely be coming in from his flank. Sorry, the baby was fussy, so I didn't want to.
Nice. Oh, I get. Well, if lightning reflexes apply, I guess God knows how many successes, but if not, I get 6.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and say that. Yeah, you. Kieran, you're gonna fall off fucking bed. Get back here. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah. You're fine. Kieran, why do you gotta step on things? No. And now you lost your pacifier again, didn't you?
You can tell because he's motorboating.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, well. So, yeah, what Vance does is he just smashes him with a right hook as he pulls him in with his shoulder. Doesn't really give his face a chance to absorb the impact to recoil. He just smashes him. He basically, it's like he's hitting him with a fucking mace. How many successes did I get? 6 or 9? Because you didn't say.
Oh. Yeah, you know what? We'll say that lightning reflexes works for this situation.
Okay. So that's
Ow.
Strength. Just my strength actually. +1 from the potence, plus another 5. I hit him for 5 bashing. What's his stamina? Because if he doesn't soak, if I do more damage and he has stamina, he is stunned, which means he can't actually move. He can't make an action.
2 stamina. So yes, he is stunned.
Okay, he can still soak.
Yep, we will. Kieran, no, God! I swear to fuck, kid. Knock my fucking soda over. No, you're not allowed behind me. Period. He soaks, both dice worth of his stamina at the very least. But he has still taken 3 levels of bashing damage.
Yeah. And then Vance just kind of grabs his head and just smashes him into the fucking bar table.
Yeah, we're just gonna say, that knocks him out for now.
Yeah, as he just as he does so, he just goes, "You little prick."
You would see the girl attempting to stand, but she is very wobbly. I fucking had it.
Vance will is just gonna help her up.
Her lip is split right down the middle.
Oh fuck, he ain't gonna have a nose after that.
And blood is just dripping down her chin. Good timing, kid. I had that. She kind of wipes the blood off with her hand.
I mean, fuck, I gave you a good half minute.
Fuck you.
I respect that. He'll 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 offer her a cigarette. Just say, "You look like
Does
shit, by the
Vance
way."
have any dots in medicine?
I don't think he does. Let me double check. He might. No, he doesn't.
Okay. He wouldn't know then. Okay.
Nah. I'll say you
She
look pretty fucked up though.
she would take the cigarette. Yeah, well, you don't look too great yourself for someone who didn't get hit. It's quite clear she's just being a smartass at this point.
Oh yeah, no.
But
Hey man,
despite her best
I
attempts,
traded my looks for my fists. I consider it a fair trade.
yeah, despite her best attempts to continue to wipe the blood away, the bleeding is just not stopping.
Ah shit. Yeah, Vance is just gonna
She
Vance is
has
just gonna.
completely sewed through about 2 napkins by this point.
Oh, fucking shit. Ah, that's pretty fucked.
Yeah,
You're
probably gonna
probably
need stitches.
fuck yeah.
Fuck.
Okay. You have a right.
Oh well. I gotta go call a fucking taxi.
Ah, fuck
Douchebag.
it. I'll get there faster anyway.
She would raise a brow. Is that an offer to drive me to the hospital?
Consider it an exchange for stealing your thunder. He smokes.
Fine.
Fuck, wouldn't blame you though if shit heels like that in this place.
It's usually not that bad. I mean, fuck, I dress like this every fucking week, and usually they don't get like that. Fucking douchebag.
You ain't wrong. But if we stare any longer, I think you are really gonna be hitting the ground for real. So how about we get out of here?
Yeah, sounds pretty fucking good to me.
All right.
Might want to get out of here anyway before dickhead over there wakes up and wants to file a fucking police report.
It's no problem. I just kick his shit in again. I mean, you probably would as well. I mean, he's not gonna have a fucking. I mean, he's already lost his fucking nose, so he's not gonna have a fucking mouth either. Keeps this shit up. Vance actually looks towards the guy.
He is unconscious on the floor.
And Vance is just like, I could actually say, hey, could you print me off for some receipt roll?
The bartender would print off some receipt roll. The bouncers are actually on their way over, ready to carry this dickhead out to the curb and leave him there.
Yeah, Vance is going to take out his phone. He's going to take a picture of him because this is actually important. He thinks this person may not be entirely normal, and that concerns him.
Okay.
This guy's either a kindred or he belongs to someone as a ghoul. That's what Vance is thinking. That backhand was a little bit too strong. Maybe he could have knocked someone over with it, but he shouldn't have been able to literally damage the property. Like he couldn't knock someone down with that much force. That's a bit out there.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just gonna, when the receipt rolls,
And the bartender would hand it over to him.
Yeah, Vance is just gonna write on it, fuck with my people and I fuck with you, and then it's just gonna be dash V, and he's just gonna put it in his fucking, probably inside pocket or something, to fuck with him. And also to send a message. And yeah, he's gonna be like, so can you walk, or are you feeling like taking a nap on the ground again?
She stands up off of the bar stool she was sitting on, and as she gets up and starts to attempt to walk, she sways ever so slightly and starts to... She's obviously about to fall.
Okay, I'll just keep her steady, but he's not gonna carry her. He just keep her steady.
This don't mean shit, by the way.
Yeah, whatever, Buttercup.
You want to be the next one with a broken fucking nose?
I ain't gonna be breaking shit with that fucking with that fucking walk.
Fuck you.
Alright, sit down, I got some tissues. Try not to bleed all over the seat. Shit. Oh god.
So he takes her to the hospital.
Yeah. He's gonna take her to the hospital, he's just gonna take her to fucking A&E, because God knows they're not calling the fucking ambulance. Fuck that shit.
No, it's fucking expensive.
Yeah, he's just gonna take her to the front. He's gonna be a right dickhead. No, he's not gonna be a right dickhead, but he's gonna be like, how's the queue? How bad is the queue?
Looks like there are not many people in tonight. It doesn't seem to be a very busy night. And there are also about 3 hospitals throughout the city, so it kind of gets spread out a little bit.
He takes us to the nearest hospital. He drives pretty quickly. He doesn't always pay attention to the speed limit.
He luckily does not get pulled over, as the cops in Orlando are fucking inept.
It's fine. Vance has more than enough dex driving celerity in order to outrun them, probably. But yeah.
Does he stay with her?
He's gonna fucking stay. If he needs to, he'll even use ore to kind of get them prioritized.
They take one look at the amount of bleeding that is happening, and they take her right back to start the stitching.
Okay.
He gets to watch as, they inject her lip with a local anesthetic and start stitching her lip back together.
Well, first the anesthetic, then the Botox. He smirks.
Fuck you. She says this even as they're, sticking a needle through her lip to stitch it back together.
Alright.
This is probably going to leave a scar.
Did you even know that asshole's name?
No, I didn't.
Alright, well... Fuck.
I mean, I think it was like... some stupid fucking Italian name. I don't know. That's all I fucking remember.
I think we have Giovanni Rossellini.
I don't fucking know.
Fuck. Capone?
Yeah, right.
Oh no. He got around that fucking asshole. I can at least suspect that. Fuck me. Yeah, shit.
He got fucking grabby. He got fucking grabby. What else was I supposed to do?
Kick his shit in. I mean, you did. I mean, you just fucking, I don't know, hit a bit harder. But you know, it doesn't fucking matter. You gotta stand your fucking ground. I respect that.
They would give her some pain medication for the road and some care instructions to keep the stitches clean, and they should just come out on their own.
That's that right there. He kind of points to the painkillers and he just says, "They hand those things out like candy. Hey, those things. That's going to become an epidemic in a few years. I'm calling it now."
Yeah, you're probably right. And this shit ain't strong anyway. It's just fucking prescription strength ibuprofen. Fuck your
Well,
stomach up. That's about it.
yeah, that's true. What's your name, by the way? I'm Vance.
Well, my parents named me Roxanne, but I prefer Roxy, if you don't mind.
Roxy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, pleasure to meet you, Roxy. I'd say I wish you were under better circumstances, but to be honest, I've seen worse.
Shit happens.
Shit happens. But sometimes it fucking shouldn't.
Yeah, suppose you're right about that, but whatever.
I'll see what I can do about that guy. I've got a bit of a rep around town, so I should be able to get him barred. Speaking of which, I'm looking to set up my own soon. If you're into it.
Oh, do tell.
Yeah, it's gonna be a place in Yola. It's gonna be called Ricochet. It's gonna be pretty fucking cool. At least that's the goal. If it's not, well then, you know, at least I crashed and burned honestly.
Suppose you're right.
Yeah, but what's life without a bit of risk?
Yeah. No risk, no reward.
Yeah. Fun and adventure and all that sunshine and rainbow shit. Shit, you still look less than okay.
Damn. I ain't allowed to drink. Shit. Oh well.
Now I'm trying to guess if it was the wound or the fucking alcohol that made you sway like that.
I didn't have too much. Not before that dickhead grabbed me. I was only on my first fucking drink.
How long were you even in there?
I got there probably about 10 minutes before that stupid shit happened. Not very long.
Jesus. Why the fuck didn't anybody else do anything?
Yeah, I got a bit of a reputation.
What reputation? Because I tell you right now, I know everybody down here.
Was that so?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised I haven't met you. So, what's your rep? And why is it so bad that people aren't gonna fucking stick up for you?
Vance would know that there is a fairly significant mafia presence in the city, both mortal and Clan Giovanni.
Mm-hmm. And probably clan, well, a lot of different Camarilla clans as well.
Mm-hmm. Normally, people don't fuck with me because they know that If they do, my dad will fuck them up. I'm surprised this guy pulled this stupid shit.
Oh. Okay, interesting. What family then?
Let me do a quick... The Asaros.
The Asaros?
Mm-hmm.
Vance has a lot of street influence and I think street contacts. Does he know these people?
He does. The Asaros are the head of the mafia in Orlando.
What kind are they like? American, Italian,
They are
Russian?
Italian American.
Italian American. Alright. You don't seem too interested in the in the in the family business. Don't mind me saying.
I mean, I do kind of what I can with the family, but Daddy prefers I stay out of it.
Oh yeah, typical. Yeah, fucking Christ.
You know, typical man. Telling me what I should and shouldn't be doing.
Can't say I'm surprised. You know, it's shit heels all the way down from the tallest skyscraper to the lowest sewer, as it turns out. In your
Thank
case,
you.
some probably fucked up drug den somewhere.
Hey, come on. What do I look like, a whore?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, you're a dick, you know that?
I mean, yeah, I can't make it my business.
I like you.
I mean, I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, I only just kind of white
You did
knighted
kind
the
of,
fuck out of you, so
save my ass back there.
yeah. I suppose that is a free point in my favor.
I'm assuming they were back at the car by this point.
Yeah, he'll just offer another cigarette. One without the flood of bloody tears.
Yeah, she would take the cigarette.
Probably tastes a bit better this time, yeah.
Yeah.
So you feeling better?
Yeah, not so wobbly now, I guess. Head
Cool.
hurts a little bit, but kind of expected that.
Yeah, probably have that for like 40 hours or something. Be fine.
Maybe you should stay, keep an eye on me.
Might do that.
I mean, I certainly wouldn't mind.
My place or yours?
Mm, let's do yours, because mine has eyes.
All right.
I mean, unless you wanna, end up in front of my dad.
Yeah, fuck your dad.
Well, that'd be a little weird, I think.
Jesus Christ.
She would wink at him.
You'll just open up both doors. take it to his place. His place is a fairly decent apartment in Yola. It's actually not terrible. It's probably the interior's good. The outside of it just looks like some, it's just like a standard apartment in Yola, which is probably less than ideal. The inside is actually probably fairly well done up, like, a bit above the standards that you'd expect from Yola Heights.
I'm impressed. I figured it'd be, little rundown apartment. This isn't too bad. She would kind of push him up against the wall as they get inside.
Well, I try to leave a good first impression.
Yeah? Well, I try the same, so, she would press up against him.
He'll wrap his arms around her.
Show me what you got.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make it out of her.
She would wince just a little bit.
He quickly brings it down to her neck. More comfortable.
Yeah, Her hands would kind of, move up to the back of his head as he kisses her neck.
Yeah. His hands will quickly run down her waist, and he'll kind of carry her into the bedroom.
And I think from there, we can fade it to black and assume what happens.
Yeah.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another scene for Unmask Orlando. See you next time.